Tyler, can you describe the difference in the kind of the tone and the mood around the group? When you're on a run like you're on now versus the first couple of weeks of the season where you weren't where you wanted to be, and just sort of how different it is day to day, if it is.
Yeah, I think it's just a confident group right now. Um, I think even when we went down, 3 goals, we know what the process has to look like, and we didn't get down on ourselves, and we just kind of know what to do in certain situations and carry it over, and it was a big win last night.
What tone does your head coach set in being happy with the results because you're getting good results, but continually wanting more from you guys? Like when we talk to him, he'll let us in on being happy to a point, but it always seems like he's looking for something else too.
Yeah, I think it's about giving the group confidence. I think stressing that the process is the most important part. The recipe, the formula, whatever you want to call it, you have to stick with those certain things, those good habits that we all know create, wins and winning teams, and that's what we're trying to do here as we grow together as a group.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
So on a personal level, you had the gamut last night. You make the nice play to tip a shot, except it goes under the bar. And then you go to the net and it bounces off a shin pad and off your skate and goes in. You've been through a lot in your career, man. Does that just sort of describe how the hockey gods can have a different night once in a while?
Yeah, it goes back to just the whole process. I have to try to get in the lane. If I don't, and Meyer scores, it's not a good thing either way. So you stick with everything, right? We talked about going to the net. Good things happen when you go to the net. I get a good bounce. So hockey's funny that way. If you stick with the same formula every night, every shift, good things usually happen. And like you say, the hockey gods reward you.
Thank you. Okay, I was in the middle of a question with Tyler Ennis, sorry.
Paul Gazzola.
Hey, Tyler, what is it about yourself, JJ, and Arch that is working so well?
I think it's well. First of all, I think we like playing together. It's 3 guys that are kind of on the same page. We're having fun out there. We know what each member of the line brings to the line, and we have the same mindset. And when you have that on a line, good things happen. And it just starts with hard work. We say that every night. Let's go start with getting it in and outwork another line, and good things happen.
And is that a byproduct of the urgency you maybe felt from being on the taxi squad? Like both you and JJ were on there for a bit, and now you guys are coming out playing so well.
I think it's. I think it goes back to what we've talked about, today. Is that everything is a process, and if you do things the right way, good things happen. So, if you continue to work hard and play the game the right way, good things are going to happen. And I think that is kind of what our line is all about. We try to play the right way, and we try to outwork every line every night. And when you do that and have that as your focus, individually and as a line, good things are going to happen.
Rob Tuchkowski, Post Media.
Hi. Fans in Edmonton are obviously very excited right now. They've been waiting a long time for a run like this, and now obviously, a 10-2 isn't really sustainable. But how do you guys view yourselves right now as a hockey team?
We're growing. I think we're heading in the right direction. I think we're a group that isn't, complacent. We're not happy with, just, a win or a couple wins. We know we're an older group now, so we know what it takes to win, and we're trying to grow every day and build what we think is, a contending team. And, it's a long season. I know it's a shortened season this year, but, the process is long, and as long as we stick to the successful habits and good habits and strong habits and work ethic, we'll grow into a really strong team.
Is this a continuation maybe of what we saw last year. That you guys, before the pause, you were right there. You were you look right now a lot like you did back then.
Yeah, and I think another thing is how unacceptable how it ended last year affected us this year. We know what we let slip away last year, and we're ready to kind of bounce back and prove that it was a disappointing way to end last year, and we're on a mission right now.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Tyler, you played on a number of NHL teams in Buffalo and Ottawa, Toronto, and Minnesota. Is this the one team you've been on that when push comes to shove, you've got Connor and Leon, and even though you're behind in hockey games, you might score 4 or 5 anyway? Have you been on teams like this before with superior offensive talent and know that they can drag you back into it and get lots of goals?
Yeah, I mean, Connor and Leon are so amazing and special and talented, but one thing about really good teams is just having that confidence in your group that you're going to be successful, regardless of the score. If you're up 1 or if you're down 2, the confidence is what makes a good team. So the fact that we do have Connor and Leon, 2 guys that can make something out of nothing on any shift is so huge, and they're playing unbelievable.
Thank you.